Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and in today's video we're reviewing a GMC Sierra AT4. Before we get in this video, I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to the National GMC here in American Fork, Utah for giving me some time with this truck. I'm going to include a link to their website in the description down below so you can check out what they have currently. If you have any questions or need any help, just ask for David. And then on a side note, if you want to save time and money the next time you purchase a car, link to my car buying guide in the description down below. Let's get into it. Powering this is a 6.6 liter turbo diesel V8 known as the Duramax that goes through a 10-speed automatic transmission. Power outputs are 470 horsepower and then 975 pound-feet of torque. Now before we move forward with this review, I do want to mention if you want to see more videos just like this, then I recommend you subscribe because I post content every single day. So starting with the hood, you guys can see how it's raised there on either side, also kind of in the center as well. You've got the cool venting there in the center too. I think it's so cool how the bezel for the headlight's been blacked out, and then you guys can see HD right there. And then look at the coloration for the grille, AT4 there at the bottom. Parking sensors here with the red tow hooks, and then you got fog lights on either side. And putting it all together, it definitely has an imposing front end appearance. I like it. Now around the side here, our tire wheel setup is 275, 65, 20 in the front and over in the rear. You can see with the wheels, they've been completely blacked out. And those are pretty aggressive all-terrain tires, if I do say so myself. You got these fender flares that are not the biggest, but I mean, it kind of adds a little bit of a wider look to it. Duramax badge there on the side, and then you guys can see AT4 HD down below. We also have the bedside step here, and then you guys can see with the leaf springs in the back, and then you got the shocks as well, Rancho shocks with this one. And then here is your full side view with the truck. And let me know what you guys think about this new color, and that you can kind of see the whole truck. Now taking a look at the key fob, we have our lock and unlock function, remote start, we got the drop down for the tailgate, and then we got the GMC logo on the back. Now popping into the bed, you guys can see all the plugins and everything here for the fifth wheel setup. We also have this handle to help out with getting into the bed itself. And then we do have some LED bed light action, full power outlet down below. And then if we press this button right here, this will actually help with the entrance, I guess, into the bed there. Pretty cool setup with the multi-pro. And then putting it all together is really easy. Just click that into place and then just lift up the rest of the tailgate in one motion. Really cool taillight design here with the new HD GMC, and then you guys can see the bumper step. We got the parking sensors here in the rear and then all the rest of the badges. And putting it all together, let me know what you guys think about this new color here on this GMC Sierra AT4. Now taking a look at the door panel, you can see soft touch here at the top, and look at the brown stitching and piping and everything there. And then we do have the power side steps with this. And then taking a look at the seats, really nice leather seats, perforated all down the center portion. Getting at the brown, do have the behind the seat storage as well. And then we got more storage underneath, and then a flat loading floor in front. Legroom back here is really good. We also have a little storage pocket. We've got some cup holders, heated seats. We've got vents, USBs as well. And then headroom, solid. Now taking a look at the front door panel, again, soft touch here, and then you guys can see with the metallic trim, and look at the stitching down below. All of our window controls, and those front two are automatic. We got our mirror adjustments. The mirrors do extend out, which is cool. Got blind spot monitoring, and we also have memory seats. And while we're over here, 3,663 pounds of payload, and then towing capacity 20,000. AT4 there on the headrest, then you guys can see perforated all down the center portion. Look at the brown leather there as well. Power adjustments here on the side. Got our parking brake here. Notice we got a drive mode select with our tow haul mode. We also have our drive line select, so you have your 4-wheel auto, 2-wheel high, 4-wheel low, and then all of your light controls in this area. Controls for the heads-up display, and then the steering wheel is manually adjustable. Now taking a look at the steering wheel, soft touch all around. You've got the brown stitching there in the center, radio controls on the back. We got some controls for the center stack, adaptive cruise control, heated steering wheel button as well. And you guys can see the turn signal, windshield wiper, stock. And then we also have the column shifter here, plus and minus, so you can shift the gears yourself. Big digital gauge cluster here with the AT4. Notice we got the tow haul mode there that'll pop up a little diagram. You also have an off-road mode as well as the normal mode you can go through. Now in reverse, you guys can see the backup camera. We do have the 360 camera here with this as well, so you can see it of every single angle, which is nice because it's a big beast, that is for sure. Now as for the rest of the infotainment screen, you have the side screen here, and you have the main screen with this. We've got Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. You've got the shortcut buttons there on the side, and then you got some physical buttons here as well. Giant engine stop-start button, which actually displaces the trailer brake controls, which is funny. Anyways, dual zone climate controls. We got heated and ventilated seats, which we're going to turn on the ventilated seats. That'll be nice. We got our diesel exhaust brake you got your lane departure here, parking sensors, tailgate drop down, hazard lights, stability control, and that's your hill descent control. Some cup holders here, AT4 on the center console, and then you got your wireless phone charging pad, a bunch of outlets and everything there in the center, like an actual outlet, for those of you wondering. And then look at the dash here, nice trim that goes across, and then we got the double glove box setup here. I like the trim, it feels very like rugged, which makes sense with this package. And then up top we do have a camera rear view mirror, and then we've got a regular sunroof, and then power sliding rear window. Now here's a quick look at the window sticker 2024 AT4. Base MSRP 71,300, but after the diesel engine and everything else this has, including AT4 premium package, total MSRP is 88,940. And with that being said, let's see how it drives. Well, let's talk about visibility before we set off. Here's visibility of the hood, both of the mirrors, got the rest of the rear, and well, we're reversing out, which is nice. We have the 360 camera system that'll help out with navigating this big beast. 3500s, always fun trucks to review. I still need to get a review on that new AT4X. It's just it's hard to find. It's hard to get access to, you know, any of the American, you know, the rarer American trucks right now with everything that's happening. But you know, eventually, right? Eventually. But starting off, seats are pretty comfortable. Again, with GM seats, they're a little bit firmer, but I would never call them uncomfortable. Just firmer is a good way to put it. And that's a Corvette Z06. Ooh, sorry, getting distracted. But anyways, ride quality so far is pretty good. And it is a big diesel truck, but it rides really well. Does this really say, it says it has 731 miles of range on a full tank. That's some torque. That's some torque. I lost 3 miles of range in that acceleration. That's funny. But yeah, this thing moves. It's actually quite impressive, if you ask me. I like the damping. I think the damping's good too. I think they've done a good job with that. I mean, it still drives like an HD truck, but I mean, you could tell that this would be able to handle some off-roading. Yeah, the torque is just so good. I really do like how this drives. I think they've done a good job. I'm really excited now to see what the AT4X is like with the HD platform. But summing things up, this new color looks great. The AT4 package, you know, obviously you can't get the AT4X in the 3500. So I think the AT4 this is in my personal opinion, I think this is the GMC truck sweet spot. And the reason I think that is a cluster over there. I was supposed to turn over there, but we're not going to. The reason I think that this is the GM truck sweet spot is I think it looks great, nice interior, has nice options, you know, luxury options and everything. And you know, it's less expensive than a Denali Ultimate, and it's got off-road capability. Like, I feel like this has everything that you could want out of a diesel truck. Let me know what you guys think about the AT4, and let me know if you'd get this or the new AT4X.